there's been a lot of talk of the video online of it basically is a bunch of Michigan State guys jumping what looks to be Andrell Anthony. He's got a #1 jersey on. Obviously the guy has dreadlocks. It doesn't look great. I've seen some people kind of talking about like Mel Tucker. This is how he rolls. I'm just not willing to put that on him. It looks like a group of Michigan State players just kind of doing that. I mean, it's just kind of punk crap. I don't know how exactly to to put it, but that's what I see. I see some guys who are essentially butthurt that they got their butts kicked on the field, and they want to try to, in a quote unquote get even is what it seems like to me. We're not obviously gonna post that clip or anything like that. You guys can hop on Twitter. It's I think Barstools had posted it. But that's what I saw. So there's multiple people who commented on it, and it was just like, oh, what do you guys think about it? I just saw just a quick clip of it. It just it sucks that a rivalry and a really good game, especially by Michigan, is soured with that, and that's got to be essentially the talking point at this point versus just how dominant Michigan was in the game. So I'm not sure what else you guys would like us to mention on that. It just
Look,
it seems
you know,
like just
you
crap.
don't want to see, you never want to see that. I mean, it's a bad look. Um, we don't know the ins and outs of what happened. To speculate on what caused the start of the scuffle, and why it looked the way it looked and all those things. But it's definitely a terrible look. And I'll say this: for MSU, be careful what you do. Be very careful what you do, because not only are you put yourself in situations where your players' eligibility may be in question now due to potential disciplinary action, but also, you don't think that Michigan players going to remember this?
Even set that aside, you're talking, potential criminal charges of assault, things of that
As
nature,
well.
right? Like, so forget about football for a minute, right? Like,
Oh, for sure.
you're
Absolutely.
talking potential, right? Criminal, getting kicked off the team, I'm not here. The goal wasn't to talk about Michigan State and their transgressions of their history, but it's not crazy to think about potential removal from teams, and different. That's happened to guys before, in not very far history is my point. So I'm not. It just, I don't know. It just, you hate, at the end of the day, you hate to see it. I hope that player is okay. Like I said, just saw that clip. Hope he's okay, and everything is good with him. I saw him kind of walk away, so hopefully that is a good sign. But it just, I just don't get it. Don't get it at
No, I
all.
mean, look, football in general, like football is a very, very, very highly emotional game. And people talk about holding Mel Tucker accountable, for what he's going to do or not do, right? And we'll find out. Um, it's funny because as a coach, and you see Mel Tucker does this or attempts to. You try to coach on the razor's edge of high emotion, high intensity, playing with a dog mentality, but at the same time, you don't want to do stupid things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both on the field and off the field. You know, you don't want to you want to play with high emotion, but you don't want to react emotionally, if that makes sense. You want to play with a controlled aggression, not an out of controlled aggression. You want to play hard and physical within the lines of the game between the snap of the ball and the whistle. But once that's over, you need that to stop.
Correct.
And so within that, once the game is over, no matter what happened, you need to be able to decompress and contain yourself. And that doesn't mean that you don't feel what you feel, the anger, the frustration, the irritation, all the things that come with it, especially in a heated rivalry as this is. But there's no excuse for that. And you know what happens sometimes? Sometimes you lose to a rival or lose to a tough game, and guys gonna talk trash. That don't mean you can lash out and get in a fight with, or whatever that is. And I'm not speculating that's what happened. I'm just giving you an example of things that do happen in the lines of high emotions, especially in football. So, you know, it's never an excuse for it. And you don't want this to become a narrative after a well-played football game, a hard-fought football game. I thought MSU tried. I thought I don't think they ever laid down at any point in this game. I thought you saw that they were just not nearly as good as Michigan is this particular year. But you know, they definitely play on a razor's edge. But I do got to say this. You know, this is good if we can just kind of ease off this. And not guys, you want to I know you're going to speculate and look. By all means, do what you do. But if there is one bit of irritation I have from Mel Tucker and his team, can we please stop with the stupid chopping thing? Like
So what?
The stupid chopping thing they were doing. Like and I know it's just me being irritated. It's so dumb. I know what you're doing. Hey guys, keep going.
That
it's
is
like,
you being irritated. That
but
is.
dude, but hold on. Okay, but let me get this out. Let me be
Okay. Go ahead.
It's like your team has had delay a game, Mel. Keep chopping. Hey Mel, how about you figure out why the hell you had to delay a game? Keep chopping. You know, it's like, and then, oh my God, the first drive killing me, you know, yeah, it was a ton of flags the first MSU drive, right? And it's like, what, you know, he's just going crazy off the first drive due to the calls. And, you know, no, I thought they may have had a gripe on the third down call. That was probably a bad spot, but the guy was clearly short fourth down. And he's like, he's going off because the call gets reversed. I'm like, dude, you were clearly short. I mean, what are you doing? It's just, oh my God, I couldn't. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed. I'm like, bro, you're coming off. It's one thing to do things that's a gimmick and to keep the guys inspired, but you're coming off Little League to me. I'm done. Okay. I found it very irritating. It wasn't cute. You look stupid. I'm done.
Why do you care about what the coach on the other sideline is doing?
It was just aggravating. Keep chopping, guys. It's okay.
How do you say you don't care, but it aggravates you? There's not a in between.
I may not be rational right now. Just let me get that out. I just want to get that out. I'm done. Okay.
You can't say like, you know, that it doesn't bother me at all, but I'm also aggravated by seeing it. I mean, I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention to it, to be quite frank. Like, I mean, you're getting your butt kicked by, 20 something points. So, who knows? But I don't know. I didn't think too much of it.